Hello, it's John Piper with the weekend video clip, and it's Saturday the 24th of June. Starting with GDX today. As I mentioned, we are launching a new time price analysis service and gave you a free trade last week with a low coming in expected around the 19th of June. In the event, the low came in the day afterwards, and as GDX has now gone ahead quite nicely, so if you did get in, you should now be well in profit of this trade. Right, the next key level, according to my colleague, is 2386. We can break that. We should see a move up to above 28 on GDX. Stops now and below here. That's our suggestion, of course, up to you what you decide to do. The trading question also bought one of the 3 times ETFs and is up about, let me just check the up 12% on that position since the trade was begun. We're looking for peaks in mid-August as before, so we have both the entry and the exit taped on the timeline. Let's have a look at gold now. Right, gold's also seen lows in this time frame. Again, this is according to the analysis of my colleague. Looks like a 1 ABC2. This is maybe 1 of 3, with perhaps a bit more downside to come in to complete that. And then with the third wave thrust due above 1300, our expectation is to see gold see a peak in mid-August above 1300, which is obviously a key level. My colleague on this new service is currently rather busy with the Royal Ascot, but we plan to launch fairly shortly, well, in the next week or two. Please, thank you for all those of you who've joined the priority list for this service. If you'd like to join this, haven't done so yet, then please just email me at john@bigcall.co.uk, or just reply to the email which you'll get with this video link. Right, so silver still lagging. 200-day moving average is here, so it's been set back. However, we're seeing a bit of a bounce, but hardly too encouraging. This is the daily chart. So silver is yet to join the party, but could well do so, but maybe, well, we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Alright, FTSE remains fairly choppy. We have no clear confirmation of a peak. Looks like an ABC decline to here. Nice rally, but this just failed right back, well, going right back down to support around 7.4. This is really the key level for now. I mean, I'm much for trading gold at the moment. I'm also looking at trading Bitcoin, something I'll be updating you on as I make progress on that side of things. FTSE, I mean, there's support here, but could easily give way. I think it could go either way right now. Wall Street remains a most interesting market at the moment with a clear pattern. This is a 1 wave, ABC 2 wave. Looks like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possibly coming in. Right, so have a bit more toing and froing before wave 3 is complete, which will take us up here somewhere, and we see a 4 and a 5. So it'll be some weeks before we should see a peak on the DAB. When it comes in, though, it could be quite critical. Finally, I'm going to show you some work by Prechter. Robert Prechter is an Elliott analysis, well-known guy in the US, who's come up with some quite interesting charts. I'll just share with you. This is the Elliott wave theorist. I'm not going to, if you're interested, then it's worth subscribing to. Quite interesting, but it does go into quite a lot of detail. And as you see from the charts I'm going to show you, it's quite interesting how far back this guy goes. Right, these are the Millennium Waves, according to Prechter, going back to 100 AD, and I think he uses wheat prices or the price of rice or whatever to put these charts together. This would be the rise of the Roman Empire. This would be the fall of the Roman Empire, and he's calling that an M2 and M4, so either a Millennium 2 or a Millennium 4. It's not hugely critical right now, which it is. We then have 5 waves up. I guess that would have been the Renaissance. Down to the Black Death there, ABC, not sure how many, 1490. Then we had another 5 waves, which is counting wave 1 of the current supercycle wave. Coming down to wave 2 with the South Sea bubble. We then got this 5 wave advance up into the current peak, which is due in the next few months, really. I mean, it could be next year. Again, my colleague in the time price analysis has his own views on this with the time projections. which will be obviously disclosing to subscribers once we launch the service. So the 1930s low is there, and a wave 4 coming down now would maybe find support on that wave 4 low. So that's quite a significant collapse we might be seeing at this moment in time. I mean, you get people like, Bill Rogers has said that we're due the worst crash of his lifetime, and clearly a move down to those kind of levels would be incredibly severe. I hesitate to be too pessimistic about these things, but certainly we are due a major peak, and the debt issue has been pushed and pushed and pushed, with it getting more and more extreme all the time. When I wrote Financial Cataclysm Now back in 2006, expecting the 2007 peak, I was hoping they would clear the debt out, but in fact they just made it a lot worse, pumped it up even more, and these things do come home to roost, sadly. But let's hope we don't get to see something quite as bad as that. But this chart, I say, it's based on various different prices, but obviously the Holy Roman Empire was a huge advance. Its collapse, brought partly on by the inflation in the denarius, I sent you a chart of that a little while back, is well, again, it's the same thing happening again. We have the same issue with the currencies that we had back then, and we've clawed our way back, made huge advances, but based on this chart, and we have looked at the certainly the fibre was up from the 1930s low recently in the weekend report, and we're now homing in on this peak. Anyway, on that note, I'll call it a day. Hope you found that interesting and useful. Back to the report on Tuesday morning, subscribers. Have a great weekend. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.